Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa is the founder of Missionaries of Charity. Mother Teresa was born on August 26, 1910, in Skopje, the current capital of the Republic of Macedonia. Her father's name was Nikol Bahiksu, and mother's name was Drana File Bahiksu. Her father was an Albanian businessman, benefactor, politician, and mother was a grocer. Her parents named her Agnes Ganks Bahiksu. Her father died when she was 8 years old. Agnes attended a convent-run primary school and then a state-run secondary school as a girl. As a girl, she sang in the local Sacred Heart Choir. In 1928, an 18-years-old Agnes decided to become a nun and set off for Ireland to join the Sisters of Loreto in Dublin. It was there that she took the name Sister Mary Teresa. Sister Mary Teresa came to India in 1929 and initiated her novitiate in Darjeeling, West Bengal, as a teacher at Saint Teresa's school. Sister Teresa took her first religious vows in May 1931. On May 24, 1937, she took her final profession of vows and with that acquired the name, which the world recognizes her with today, Mother Teresa. The next 20 years of her life, Mother Teresa dedicated to serving as a teacher at the St. Mary's School, graduating to the post of the principal in 1944. On September 10, 1946, would transform her life completely. In the January of 1948, as she received a final approval from the local Archbishop, Ferdinand Purrier, to pursue the new calling. She began missionary work with the poor on August 17, 1948, replacing her traditional Loreto habit with a simple white cotton sari with a blue border. Her first outing was on December 21, 1948, to help the people in the slums. Mother Teresa finally received permission by the Vatican to start a congregation that known as Missionaries of Charity in October 7, 1950. The congregation started off with 13 members. In 1952, she inaugurated the first home for the dying. Then she initiating a home for those suffering from Hansen's disease, commonly known as leprosy. The home was called Shanti Nagar. In 1955, Mother Teresa opened a home for the orphans and homeless youths, named as Nirmala Shishu Bhovan, or the Children's Home of the Immaculate Heart. By 1960, Missionaries of Charity had opened several hospices, orphanages and leper houses all over India. In 1963, Missionaries of Charity Brothers was founded. In 1976, a contemplative branch of the Sisters was opened. In 1981, she began the Corpus Christi movement for priests, and in 1984, the Missionaries of Charity Fathers was initiated. Then she formed the Co-workers of Mother Teresa, the Sick and Suffering Co-workers, and the Lay Missionaries of Charity. The congregation opened its first house outside India in Venezuela in 1965, with 5 sisters. Then in Rome, Tanzania, and Austria. By 1970s, the order had reached several countries in Asia, Africa, Europe and United States. In 1982, Mother Teresa rescued almost 37 children who were trapped in a frontline hospital in Beirut. The first Missionaries of Charity home in the United States was established in the South Bronx, New York, by 1984. In 1991, Mother Teresa returned to her homeland for the first time since 1937 and opened a Missionaries of Charity Brothers home in Tirana, Albania. By 1997, Missionaries of Charity had almost 4,000 sisters working in 610 foundations in 450 centers in 123 countries across the 6 continents. The government of India honored her with Padma Shri, Jawaharlal Nehru Award for International Understanding and Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian award. In 1962, she was honored with Ramon Magsaysay Award for International Understanding for her merciful cognizance of the abject poor. In 1971, she was awarded the first Pope John XXIII Peace Prize. In 1979, Mother Teresa was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. She suffered a heart attack while visiting Pope John Paul II in Rome in 1983. She died on September 5, 1997, at the age of 87, at Calcutta, West Bengal, India. In 2003, Mother Teresa was beatified by Pope John Paul II at St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. Since then, she has been known as Blessed Mother Teresa. She was canonized by Pope Francis on 4 September 2016 and is now known as Saint Teresa of Calcutta. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin, said Mother Teresa.